Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Happy holidays for those of you who are watching this during the holiday season. I was outside, so my hair looks frizzy. It was windy, and there's been so many allergens. My voice probably sounds a little more rough, or I sound like my nose is stuffy or something. It's thanks to mountain cedar or juniper. uh, so, oh yeah, that's also why I'm not wearing makeup as well. I don't like wearing makeup whenever I have really bad allergies because I'm always rubbing my face, and I generally only use eye makeup anyways, and my eyes get super itchy to begin with. So I'm coming at you with a fresh face today. My subject of the day is regarding toxic friendships. So me and one of my best friends were actually discussing this for the last couple of days, and just noticing stuff on social media and just some of our other friends. We were just kind of coming into terms of what really classifies, as a toxic friendship. I think sometimes people don't realize that the friends that they have around are actually hurting them, as opposed to either being neutral, as in they're not really doing anything to them, or them being actual beneficially in their lives. I think sometimes people, especially loving and caring people, when you really love and care for your friends, you want to be there for them through thick and thin, right? But sometimes being there for someone through thick and thin could actually be very toxic, and you kind of have to take a step back and really take care of yourself first. That's part of self-care, and in order for you as an individual to grow, you have to be taking care of yourself first and foremost, because even if you want to help other people, you cannot give from an empty well. So that means you have to take care of yourself first. So what exactly is a toxic friendship? I guess it's just what it sounds like. It's someone that is hurting your growth, hurting you as an individual. Sometimes these people could be alcoholics. Sometimes it could be, drug users. Sometimes they could unknowingly manipulate you. Sometimes they don't even have any ill will towards you, and other times they are so caught up in their own problems and their own issues that they actually don't care if they're hurting the people around them. That is especially true for those who have any form of addiction, whether it's drugs, alcohol, gambling, pornography. There's so many different forms of addiction, and it really clouds the judgment of people. So some signs, some red flags to look out for. These people will not listen to you whatsoever. Even if you're right about something, he'll go in one ear and out the other ear, as opposed to, friends that are actually open to becoming better people and really taking care of themselves and their own problems. They'll actually listen to you, and they'll take your thoughts into consideration. Now, when friends don't listen to you whatsoever and they find your advice, or even just you being there as a person, they take you for granted, that's a red flag to really look out for. Let's see. I mean, of course, any form of drug use or alcohol use, in its extremities. I'm not saying like an occasional drink or just drinking every so often or whatever. I'm talking about, alcoholism and drug addiction. Those are red flags. If these people do not want to help themselves, they're basically going to be helping themselves by, sucking the life out of you. Sometimes people with depression, anxiety, other mental disorders as well, they will, as well as like drug users, they kind of need people there to kind of stroke their egos. and to try to make them feel a little bit better, and they'll kind of use you. Sometimes some of these people are just so lost, they're kind of like looking for a light and clinging on for dear life because they're lost and hurt, and you know, their lives derailing, and their, you know, or their mental status or mental state is derailing. So they're just clinging on to people, and they're essentially being energetic vampires. So the first thing you could do is try to talk to your friend and let them know, like, hey, I need to set these boundaries. You can't speak to me this way. I cannot enable you anymore. And if they respond negatively to it and they walk out of your life, that is their choice. The only one you can control is yourself. So, in order for you as a person, an individual, to grow or to maintain healthy status mentally, emotionally, even spiritually and healthily, because whenever you're having, you know, so much stress and all this drama going on from a toxic friendship, sometimes you'll get, you know, sick because your immune system, you know, goes down from the constant depletion of energy. So just take a step back. You know, talk to them. If you really have to remove yourself to them, just explain to them, this is why I'm removing myself from your life. I wouldn't recommend just leaving, because they need to understand why. That way, you know, they could maybe hopefully spark something in them to actually get some help or to help themselves. So it may be hard. Maybe they're gonna try to manipulate you. They may have, you know, I've known some cases where people would be like, well, I am so alone, I'm gonna kill myself. Give them the number to a hotline, you know, call them for them, leave. You do not need people in your life like that, because sometimes people are just looking for attention and they'll do anything to get it. So it's really about discerning and acknowledging the right people in your life and letting go of those who are dragging you down. So I hope you guys are having a great day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy holidays again. See you later.